Hey, you going through life? Wife left you? Job got you down? It's me, Blackrock Financial.
We got Squirt King with a 25. Hey, Nick, just got pre-approved for a mortgage, 190K in Florida, which won't get me
There.
was wondering if I should do a construction loan and do a tiny home. I only have 15 to 20K down to work with.
Okay. So you got a good for you. Congratulations on getting pre-approved. It's a nice feeling, isn't it? Nice, good for you. If I got to be honest with you, buddy, wait. Turn that 15 and 20 into like 36 and give it 7 months. Don't worry about the pre-approval. Kick tires with your pre-approval. Construction loans, they're not going to give you a construction loan if you only have $15,000, unfortunately. The whole project, soup to nuts, would have to be 60 grand, and basically banks aren't going to front of 75 grand. You can go try to get one. It's going to take you months and months to find like a specialty bank to even entertain, basically to even start the conversation. But please, by all means, try it. It's not going to be easy. You're not going to get the answers you want. It's going to be very disheartening. But that being said, go kick tires on a $190,000 house. Go find some real shit. Go look at what 190 buys you. I think it's good exercise. You sound like a young guy. You sound like you're up for it. You got a good chunk of savings. Congratulations on being able to save that much money. But buying a $190,000 house with 15 to 20 grand down and being as ambitious as you've already been is almost a sin to you. It's like wait a little bit more and you'll be able to buy the Patriots, if you know what I mean. So if you're doing the right things, just stay on the same track. I wouldn't like you're good. You're good. Go until you can get more, but go look at a house for 190, please. Just go see. Go bug some real estate agent. They don't care. They'll bug you.
It's true.
You think they give a shit? They'll sell your hair.
We got Bob Blah Blah with 25 bucks.
Blah blah
Bob, what's the deal with the government-sized property or auctioned? I know I will have to pay the taxes owed, but is it a total nightmare? Have you looked at any houses that the city is basically giving away?
Yeah, I've looked at those before. I bought one. I bought 812 Douglas Avenue at a tax sale for $22,000 in 2009 or 10. I bought it from a property attorney for 22 grand. I had to pay him cash for it. I paid him slowly.
Okay.
And then I sold. The only houses that I've ever sold as a realtor were houses like that, $35,000-$45,000. Basically what happens is the tenant goes delinquent, the taxes don't get paid on it, the town goes, hey everybody, 1117 Wilson Drive didn't pay their taxes.
Yeah.
And then there's a big meeting, and then they auction the property off and they say, who wants the property? And then you have to pay their taxes on the spot.
What is it called? Tax lien? Yeah.
My
uncle I was telling my uncle about the stream today, and he was asking about how auctions worked.
Yeah, auctions in general are usually contractors that specialize in the area. That's a different thing. This is tax sale, fire sale, water sale, lien sale.
Yeah.
So then you pay that bill. Say they owe $8,000 in taxes in the arrears. 3 years haven't been paid. You pay that $8,000 that day, and then the owner has to come find you and say, hey, you paid my tax bill, and you have to pay me a 10% on top of my $8,000 that I paid. So you owe me $8,800, or I own your house. Now, if no one comes and redeems the deed, you have to wait 1 year, and then the house is yours for the $8,800. That's why people do it.
Interesting.
Yes. Now banks are getting really keen on this and working out deals before shit happens. So that's the scary part that you'll never know. That's one of the things that I worry about this stream that I'm not able to convey. That in the back of my mind, I feel like Blackrock and all these larger institutions are having a lot more fail safes inside the mortgagee, meaning the people that are lenders, when they start to feel a fucking default on it, meaning, oh no, this person is not going to pay their bills. I feel like the fail safes that were once there are going to, like Blackrock essentially is going to come out and be like, hey, you're not paying your bills. You like crack? Hey, you up? You want some crack? Hey, you going through life? Wife left you? Job got you down? It's me, Blackrock Financial. Don't pay attention to who I am. But basically, bankers are going to be able to dole out, and people are going to be like this. Yeah, give me the property.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
maybe it's more than they can handle. But the defaults aren't what they used to be, so they're a little more rare. So I feel like we'll never be able to feel the knife in our back from large corporations.
Interesting.
That's my biggest fear. I'm just being real with you. But I don't think it happens in the Northeast. I think it happens a lot in the Southeast and Southwest. But I could be totally wrong. Yeah, I think it happens in the Midwest. And I'll be honest with you, like Rhode Islanders and people, like we're slime balls around here. Tax lawyers would found you before a bank does. Like like my property attorney friend is a psychopath.
Yeah.
Like he's like hacking 2 payphones right now.
Yeah.
Finding every house lead in the world.
Yeah.
He's really good.
Okay.
He's a nightmare. Yeah. He's like, ah! He's just everywhere. Like it's 116 Simmons Avenue. I knew it. I'm in the car. Get down there. Make a deal with them. Hash it out. Why aren't they paying their bills? Make them sign a quitclaim deed. And they're just like, they have all these forms to like extract the property before they hit the ground.
It's that Taffer energy.
Yeah, he's got Taffer energy.
Yeah.
He's got, but
That's awesome.
I said it, so now you know it fully what I mean, but basically that's what happens in times where everybody loses their job. People just walk away from the house. No one pays the town. The town goes, yo, someone's got to come pay the bills. Okay, you're first, but you got to foreclose on a bank. You got to wait to like hash things out. There's a lot more to it that I'm kind of glossing over, but look into it. It's not as exciting as it seems, but if you ever want to get into it, just find a property attorney and ask him what the he's up to. They all do it. They all do it. And you will find it quickly if you're nosy. Hey, who does wholesaling? That's the word. Hey, who does wholesaling? I do. Do you have anything for sale? Can I pay? And they'll do all kinds of weird financing. I have 20. All they want is cash. That's all they want. And they don't even like houses. That's what I like about wholesalers. They're not flippers. They're just whores that want to flip paper. They want to take a piece of paper for 20 and they want to give it to you for 24 in one day.
Yeah.
That's what they love. That's why I like them. But they have 10 guys waiting, they have people. So you have to find them when their contacts are essentially maxed out, meaning like, my guys can't even take any more houses. They'll take everything I can give them. Yeah. That's starting to grind to a halt because people are a little fearful because the guy who buys it from him for $22,000 has $150,000 more to spend. And that's all cash. Okay. So, and that's how you do it. Now, could you be a person who buys a retail buyer who buys a house? But yeah, you have to have all cash. Now, I bought the house for $22,000, and I did the wildest thing.
Brad Tholomew.
Hell yeah.
Might buy my great aunt's house. She's lived in for 60 years, going to assisted living. Even has that turquoise color porcelain in the bathrooms. Tips on figuring up fair price offer. No good comps. Can't send pics on Insta.
Ask her. Great aunt. Just hit her with, how much do you want to sell your nephew the house for?
Your great nephew.
Your great nephew.
Grand nephew.
She's like, I don't know. like 6,500. She's like, what? I have $6,528, great aunt Lucy. Is that enough to buy your house, maybe? She's like, I have a letter saying that they can sell it for $211,000. I know. Maybe one day I'll be able to sell it down the road after my children are born. Anyway, I have $6,528 saved up. Is there any way I could give all that to you for the house? Maybe I could pay you a payment plan. Maybe $12 a month for the rest of my life.
Holding a lollipop.
Ricky, I'll call you back. I'm trying to get this dumb Grandma. Sorry. I always thought of you as a grandma. Sorry, I always thought of you as a grandma.
It's like a really easy thing to mess up. Great aunt.
Great aunt Lucy.
Yeah, grandma.
I know that I have probably another $38 in an old piggy bank upstairs at Grandma's house. You remember when you guys were at the beach with us? Here's a picture of us together.
That's funny.
Yep. Work out a payment plan with it though. No. Yeah, try to swindle her out of it. Yeah, my main advice would be try to swindle her out of it. Yeah, definitely want to swindle her. I know. See, honestly, the best thing would be her price, your terms. So I'm sure she would like, if she wants a bulk sum, Y. I used to have to actually negotiate that deal for my property attorney friend, people who want to get out of their house. So sometimes they want like a reverse mortgage situation, which is where they have a house paid off. They have $150,000. You can say, look, I'll give you $25,000 down, and I'll give you $2,000 a month until we're paid off, and we can work out some sort of payment situation. That's going to be your best, and we don't have to have any closing fees, and you can kind of just do it 1-to-1, and you can guarantee X, Y, or Z. Sometimes that's going to be your best case. There is a theory out there that says if someone wants to hold paper, buy everything you can get. There's old school business guys that do that. This doesn't look properly supported.
Well, we got Phil do with the 20. How much does square foot matter? First house needs 1.5K square feet of floors, kitchen, 2.5 baths, and hardscapes. Average house in town is 500K, but larger with less land. What distress sale 150K under market, so have some headroom to go high end?
Okay. 1,500. I would, if I were you, square foot doesn't matter as much as you think, as long as you completely optimize. Go back in the stream to that house that was like puffed out, the Canadian one, look at, like, just optimize the house perfectly. The mechanical's perfect, the paint, the siding, the windows, the just do everything really good par rather than try to add on. That's kind of the move, and that'll save you a little bit. You got a big, the bathrooms, you can go pretty normal. Bathrooms are pretty standard, but you spend your money on the kitchens, uniform floor, the whole place, and then try to use as nice of a material on the hardscape. Brick is nice. Classic materials, brick or bluestone. Try to do what you can and tackle it, but overall, I would just maximize and make everything perfect rather than try to blow out or do an addition, because you're going to end up losing all the money that you'd have for rehab on that. And I think, like, not everybody, just because it sounds like the town can sustain a pretty decent price point, but not everybody necessarily wants to play the diamond ring square footage game. They just want to live in the area in a nice enough house. So that'll sell just as fast as a big house with 4 bedrooms. It's not the point. So yeah, Godspeed.